Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to our late afternoon update. I'm Victoria Holmes here in the digital studio. Governor Roy Cooper and North Carolina's Department of Health Secretary Dr. Mandy Cohen gave an update on their fight against coronavirus. They highlighted updates on North Carolina's distribution of 2 COVID-19 vaccines. The state expects to receive about 60,000 doses of the Pfizer vaccine and 176,000 doses of the Moderna vaccine. The Moderna vaccine does not require ultra-cold storage and is slated to go to 59 hospitals and 97 local health department sites. Health officials also warned against traveling and large gatherings ahead of the Christmas and New Year's holidays. The governor also reminded people that the statewide mask mandate and modified stay-at-home order requiring people to be home between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. will still be in effect through the holidays until at least January 8th, 2021. Fort Bragg officials released more information on a soldier who police said killed his pregnant wife and then himself in front of their 3-year-old daughter on Sunday. Police said 31-year-old Staff Sergeant Keith Lewis of Sarasota, Florida, was fighting with his 34-year-old pregnant wife, Sarah, and in front of their 3-year-old child. Officials say Keith Lewis fired several shots at his wife, killing her and their unborn baby. Lewis then shot and killed himself. The 3-year-old girl is safe and staying with family. The incident remains under investigation. One man who spent many nights sleeping on the streets now has some good news. Our sister station in Raleigh reports on this man's journey home.
I'm excited. I can't stop smiling.
Behind this smile lies a story. Jonathan Samuel was your typical working-class 27-year-old living in Greensboro.
I was doing landscaping. I was working with Brightview.
That was 2 months ago, before he says the pandemic caused him to be laid off.
It could definitely happen to anybody.
With no source of income and no family nearby, he ended up on the streets, sleeping in abandoned buildings or wherever he can lay his head without being bothered.
I didn't believe that it could happen to me. I mean, it was frustrating. I mean, being from having a roof to being outside and weather getting bad, it's tough.
So he came here to the Interactive Resource Center.
Typically, whenever the temperatures are 25 degrees or below and it feels like rain, we open up for a warming center overnight.
Wednesday, the IRC doing something much more than just offering Jonathan a warm place to sleep for the night. They bought him his bus ticket back to Michigan so he can be home for the holidays with family.
This is the ticket right here.
He tells me there he'll have a place to stay and a job waiting for him.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel excited. I'm happy. As you see, I can't stop smiling. So I'm pretty blessed, man. I'm just glad, you know.
An attempted theft at Holly Springs Target is stopped when officers show up for a Shop with a Cop event. According to the Holly Springs Department's Facebook page, a pair of thieves attempted to steal nearly $2,300 worth of merchandise from a Target. Police say one man had 3 backpacks and stuffed them with electronics and clothes, while another man acted as a lookout. The suspects left the store just as officers were walking in. That's when Target employees told police about the theft. The name of the suspects have not been released at this time, and they're not in custody. Jacksonville Director of Public Safety Michael Yanero recently received the 202 Champion for Kids Award from Fight Crime, Invest in Kids. Yanero has been a member of the organization since 2008. He was one of 18 people across the nation to receive the award. According to Jacksonville Police, research has shown that comprehensive after-school programs can decrease violent crimes by up to 44%. And be sure to tune into this week's edition of What the Politics. We are joined by Bradley Moss, an attorney who specializes in litigation on national security. We talk about famous cases related to government information and whistleblowers, such as Edward Snowden and Julian Assange. And we try to define the line between government confidentiality and a citizen's right to federal information. You can listen right here at WNCT.com in the Podcast Network tab or on Apple and Spotify podcasts. Thank you for tuning in to our late afternoon update. I'm Victoria Holmes here in the digital studio.